Again, let's get started. My favorite part of the Surah is Surah 9. Not only because 9 is my favorite number in all out of all numbers, but there's really good messages in this one and very riveting. So, without further ado, let's get started right away because I'm hungry, okay? Surah 9, which is At-Tawa, which is the repentance. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. A declaration of immunity from Allah and His messengers to those of the pagans with whom ye have contracted mutual alliances. But even so, if they repent, establish regular prayers, and practice regular charity, they are your brother in faith. Thus do we explain the signs in detail for those who understand. But if they violate their oaths after the covenant and taunt you for your faith, fight either chiefs of unfaith. For their oaths are nothing to them, that thus they may be restrained. They take their priests and their priests' anchorites to be their lords in the degradation of Allah, and they take their Lord, the Christ, Son of Mary, yet they were commanded to worship but one God. There is no God but He. Praise and glory to Him. Far is He from having the partners they associate with Him. O ye who believe, what is the matter with you, that when ye are asked to go forth in the cause of Allah, ye cling heavily to the earth? Do ye prefer the life of this world to the hereafter? But little is the comfort of this life compared with the hereafter. Go ye forth, whether equipped lightly or heavily, and strive and struggle with your goods and your persons in the cause of Allah. That is best for you. But if ye knew, or if ye but knew, say, nothing will happen to us except what Allah has decreed for us. He is our protector, and in Allah let the believers put their trust. Alms are for the poor and the needy, and those employed to administer the funds, for those whose hearts have been recently reconciled to truth, and for those in bondage and debt in the cause of Allah, and for the wayfarer. Thus is it ordained by Allah, and Allah is full of knowledge and wisdom. Know the ice machine, sorry. Know they not Allah doth know their secret thoughts and the secret counsels, that Allah knoweth well all things unseen. When a surah comes down, enjoining them to believe in Allah and to strive and struggle along with His Messenger, those with wealth and influence among them ask thee for exemption, and they say, leave us behind. We would be with the ones who sit at home. There is no blame on those who are infirm or ill or find no resources to spend on the cause, if they are sincere to their duty to Allah and His Messenger. No ground of complaint can there be against such as do right. And Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful. The ground of complaint is against such the ground of complaint is against such as claim exemption while they are rich. They prefer to stay with the women who remain behind. Allah hath sealed their hearts, so they know not what they miss. Single tear. Sorry, let me just edit this typo. I had an L after the H right here somewhere. There we go. Let us continue. Shouldn't take more than, what time is it? Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes to finish this up. Let's finish it up. I'm so excited. Okay. They will present their excuses to you when you return to them. Say thou, present no excuses, we should not believe you. Allah hath already informed us the true state of matters concerning you. It is your actions that Allah and His Messenger will observe. In the end will ye be brought back to him who knoweth what is hidden and what is open. Then he will show you the truth of all ye did. Of their goods take alms, that so mightest purify and sanctify them, and pray on their behalf. For really thy prayers, jeez, verily thy prayers are a source of security for them, and Allah is one who heareth and knoweth. He turned in mercy also to the three who were left behind. They felt guilty to such a degree that the earth seemed constrained to them for all its spaciousness, and their very souls seemed straightened to them. They perceive that there is no fleeing from Allah, and no refuge but to Himself. Then He turned to them, that they might repent, for Allah is oft returning, most merciful. How nice is that? We always hear oft forgiving, but that's a nice twist. Allah is oft returning. He'll come back. He'll come back to you. Whenever there cometh down a surah, some say, which of you has had his faith increased by it? Yeah, those who believe, their faith is increased, and they do rejoice. Let me read it again, because I was not in my reading voice. Hold on. Whenever there come down a surah, some of them say, which of you has had his faith increased by it? Yeah, those who believe, their faith is increased, and they do rejoice. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's go on to Surah 10, which is Yunus, which means Jonah. And it's funny, I don't even think he's mentioned in this. There's no whale, there's no nothing. It's just, straight Quran, but this is titled Jonah, In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. To Him will be your return, all of you. The promise of Allah is true and sure. It is He who beginneth the process of creation and repeateth it, that He may reward He may reward with justice those who believe in work righteousness. Believe in, I'm going to say and work righteousness. I think that's what I meant to put. Real quick. And work righteousness. I feel like I had so many things to say during these, but I'm really just trying to get through them right now. But it's okay. The words are golden. But those who reject Him, this is crazy. And just to forewarn you guys, I don't talk a lot about the fiery pits of hell, even though it is mentioned so many times in the Quran, so many times to instill fear. I don't like to do that because I feel like it almost doesn't need to be said, and I just like to spare you with that. But this is what it says a lot, and I'm sorry I have to put it now, but He may reward those with justice, those who believe in and work righteousness, but those who reject Him will have droughts of boiling fluids and a penalty grievous, because they did reject Him. And it always talks about drinking boiling water, which sounds mortifyingly horrible. So, yeah. I digress. Probably not going to bring it up again. But when our clear signs are rehearsed unto them, those who rest not their hope in meeting with us say, bring us a reading other than this, or change this. Say, it's not for me of my own accord. Oh, I'm sorry. I did it in that nasty tone. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Anyways, bring us a reading other than this, or change this. Say, it is not for me of my own accord to change it. I follow not what is revealed unto me. If I were to disobey my Lord, I should myself fear the penalty of a great day to come. Period. Say, if Allah has so willed, I should not have rehearsed it to you, nor would He have made it known to you. A whole lifetime before this I have tarried among you. Will ye not then understand? Wow. And I wanted to look up the word tarried. It sounds like toiled, but Tarried. What a word. Let's see. Tarried is past tense. To stay longer than intended, delay leaving a place. Interesting. Interesting facts, though. What does it say again? A whole lifetime before this, again, commenting on reincarnation, I have tarried amongst you. Will ye not then understand? Wow. Say, of your partners, can any originate creation and repeat it? Say, it is Allah who originates creation and repeats it. Then how are ye deluded away from the truth? Say, of your partners, is there any that can give guidance towards truth? Say, it is Allah who gives guidance towards truth. It is He who gives guidance to truth more worthy to be followed, or he who finds not guidance himself unless he is guided. What then is the matter with you? How judge ye? That was a lot of words all compiled onto one sentence there, but I always think that sometimes, your partner is supposed to give you guidance and reassurance and truth, but like, in all honesty, how often have you had like a deep conversation? Like a deep conversation of like metaphysical things and truth. Like, what is really the truth of our lives on this earth? How often does that happen? And who can you only have that conversation with? Who really understands what you're thinking or what you want to know or anything like that? God does. He's the only person, thing, entity, whatever you want to call him, God. He's the only thing that can be able to have that truth and that clarity with you. And this is why these religious texts are so important, because it's really like that direct truth and that direct like what you need to do spoken to you, So yes, Ian and I will have deep conversations, and he will give guidance to others. Like, he will say to people, hey, I'm here to tell you this is what you need to do, or I am here telling you this now because of this. And I would just be like, oh, like, what is going on? Like, he's so deep sometimes, but I only know that because God is speaking through him. I only know that for that reason. So God is literally the only energy person that could do that. I could say person, but yeah, it's the only person that can give you that truth. And then also, we all know this, can originate creation and repeat it. He's really the only one that knows how to do that to a T. So let's get started. Or I'm sorry, let's get finished up. Okay, I need to eat. This is so exciting. Can't wait to have dinner. If they charge thee with falsehood, say, my work to me and yours to you. Ye are free from responsibility for what I do and for what ye do. So sassy. That line right there. Sassy. To every people was sent a messenger. When their messenger comes before them, the matter will be judged between them with justice, and they will not be wronged. Say, in the bounty of Allah and His mercy, in that let them rejoice. That is better than the wealth they hoard. Period. They say, Allah has begotten a son. Glory be to Him. He is self-sufficient. His are all things in the heavens and on the earth. No warrant have ye for this! Exclamation point. Say ye about Allah what ye know not? Question mark. Like, what? This really, these past two surahs, and I think I even said one in the video before this, is really coming down hard on Christians who really do glorify Jesus and, really truly believe that he was the Son of God. Very interesting that so many times I have glossed over these words as many times as I have read the Quran, just because I was raised in a Christian and Catholic household. So many times have I ignored what the Quran is trying to say, but now it's like finally sunken in. And yeah, I think it took a while for me to wrap my mind around that just because of all the conditioning and preconditioning that I've had. But it's very clear to me now that this is what it is. So, yeah, shocking and condemning for a lot of people. As this one goes, say, those who invent a lie against Allah will never prosper. And Allah, by His words, does prove and establish His truth. However, much of the sinners may hate it. Boom, that's a very strong word. I think it's the only time that is listed in the Quran right here, section 882 in Surah 10. May hate it. The sinners may hate it. Anywho, it was said to him, now, but a little while before wast thou in rebellion, and thou didst this mischief and violence. Is the word in doubt as to what we have revealed unto thee? Then ask those who have been reading the book from before thee. The truth had indeed come to thee from thy Lord. So be in no wise of those in doubt. And I have to see, I know I'm coming up on time, but no wise, what does that mean? It's literally spelled Nowise. It just means in no way or manner, not at all. Not at all. Going back here, says, the truth hath indeed come to thee from thy Lord, so be in no wise of those in doubt. Do they expect anything but what happened in the days of the man who passed away before them? Say, wait ye then, for I too will wait with you. Say, O ye men, if you are in doubts as to my religion, behold, I worship not what ye worship, other than Allah. But I worship Allah, who will take your souls at death. I am commanded to be in the ranks of the believers. Period. Mic drop. Wow. So intense. This was like really like, as I was reading it, I couldn't wait to be done. Or as I was reading it, I was like really skimming, like the books before this, I was really skimming, like skipping a lot of sections, saying what needed to be said. This one, I kind of like was faster at it. And then when I was transcribing it, I was like, all of these things started coming to me. Like, I couldn't wait to get out and put it out, what I needed to say. So, sorry. But yeah. Yeah, heavy. And look at that, it's perfectly 8 o'clock. I know I said 10 minutes, but it's really 13 minutes. Time to eat, everybody. I will be probably going to bed after this, and who knows the next time you'll see me, but hopefully it will be soon. God bless you. Good night.